Hey there, Mouse Ears Universe. Thank you for joining us again on the Mouse Ears Podcast, your go-to source for all things travel, but mostly Disney. Sponsored by Fairy Tale Journeys Travel. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a travel pro, we're here to bring you the latest news, insider secrets, and fun stories from the happiest and most magical places on Earth. Make sure you give us a like and a follow on whichever platform you are listening to or watching us on. Now, folks, today's episode is all about trivia, so make sure you get your thinking ears on as this episode starts right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Mouse Ears Podcast. It's a great episode to listen to this week because it's trivia night. But to start, you guys are listening to this on Monday, July 7th, or anytime that week. As we know, the 4th of July has passed, so happy Independence Day to everybody out there on the Mouse Ears Podcast universe. So here we go, hitting the round table with all of the fantastic people here with me. We've got Steph over there in Florida. Hello, Steph. Good evening.
Hello, Kelton.
We also have Jenny with us in North Carolina. Jenny, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
And Brooks is not here with us. Him, Kelsey, and Ellie, I believe, are down on visiting family in Atlanta. So we love them dearly. We will miss them on this episode. But we have a very special guest, somebody who was on just this season a few episodes ago doing I want to say it was the Sandals Love Tour. Miss Brittany Young is back. Hello, Brittany. And you're just
Disneyland.
for me.
Yeah. Disneyland's 70th anniversary. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Brittany's been a star this season for the Mouse Ears Podcast. We love her.
Yes.
Round of applause for her and for her endless support of us.
So coming back to finish up season 4 here shortly. We have one more episode this season, but coming in with trivia. So it's going to be a little difficult. I mean, we were just talking that it's always nerve-wracking as travel agents when we get on to show what we know about Disney as a whole. And I'm sitting here going, like, some of these questions I was looking at going, oh my goodness, are they even going to,
Right.
But it just kind of goes to show. So it is going to be interesting. And I think we're not going to do a trivia question because this whole episode is kind of trivia based. So what do y'all say we just kind of dive in here to start our trivia? Okay. So we have 20 trivia questions for you guys. And it's ranging everything from theme park trivia to Pixar, Disney animation. There's a lot of things mixed in. So if you guys are ready, 20 questions. Here we go. We're going to start with question number 1. For those of you who are out there kind of, maybe driving into work or watching us on YouTube, write them down, put them in the comments. Let's see what you guys get right as well. Question number 1. The Tower of Terror, a popular attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios, is based on which sci-fi TV show? And we do have a timer. It's going to be a 15-second timer. I'm pulling it up so you guys get a bit of a head start. But the question again is, the Tower of Terror, a popular attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios, is based on which sci-fi TV show?
I don't see any beads of sweat yet.
I know.
Well,
look, I better get this one right.
That was only, yeah. Okay, if you don't get this one right,
you lose the whole.
You do not.
I just lose the whole thing.
Disqualified.
I'm
For
disqualified.
those that don't know, Jenny used to work at this attraction.
Yes.
So here we go. The beads of sweat are going to start right now with question number 2. How old is Meredith Blake in the 1998 hit Disney film The Parent Trap? Think back. Starting the timer. How old is Meredith Blake in the 1998 Disney film The Parent Trap?
That is a good That is a good
That's
question.
that's a great question for a great movie.
I
Yeah.
just was not expecting that at all.
No, and there's your timer. Moving on. See, I told some of these are going to be hard. Number 3. What are the names of the Fox and the Hound from the movie The Fox and the Hound? Start your timer now. What are the names of the Fox and the Hound from the Disney movie The Fox and the Hound? Two seconds. And there is your timer for question number 3. Question number 4 is coming to us from Pixar. And if y'all get this one wrong, I'm going to be very disappointed, to say the least. What series of letters and numbers are hidden in every Pixar movie? And I see nobody writing, so that's making me very nervous. What series of letters and numbers are hidden in every Pixar movie? I have blank faces for everybody listening to the audio. So if you know what it is, put it in the comment of your Spotify playlist.
I have no idea. And Michael, who's a huge fan of Pixar, I don't even think he would know.
I know that I know this, but
it's always when you're put on the spot.
I know once I hear it, I'll be like, oh crap, I didn't know that.
I'm just putting something that I know is wrong, but it's funny.
But see, we're all about that here. So with Brooks not being on tonight, this question I picked specifically for him. So Brooks, this one goes out to you. What was the name of the high school in a High School Musical on the Disney Channel? What was the name of the high school in High School Musical? Brooks, if you know it, shout it out for the world to hear. 15 seconds. Okay, so these might have been a little harder than I thought.
Way to go.
That's good.
Setting us up for failure.
Killing it for season 4. Can we get Robbie in here? Robbie, enter the chat, please.
We're going to make other people feel good about themselves.
Most likely. And make us look really bad.
Totally
you don't know what you don't know. Oh, gosh.
So we're moving on to question 6. As a side note, I did not put any numbers next to my questions, so I'm having to recount. That's embarrassing. So question number 6 comes from one of my favorite movies growing up and as a 34-year-old Disney adult. In Mary Poppins, what animal is carved on the handle of her umbrella? And this one's a lot more difficult. She does have an animal carved.
Is the original or the second one?
The original.
The original.
From the original. With Julie Andrews.
And Dick Van Dyke.
I'm going to give you all 15 more seconds because this one is difficult. Everybody have their answer?
I have a answer.
Yeah,
An answer.
That's pretty much.
A answer. I will take it. All right. So for question number 7, you're going to complete this quote from the hit movie Mulan. Quote was said by Mushu. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your what? Complete this quote from Mushu in Mulan dishonor on you, and dishonor on your blank.
I love Mushu. He's definitely up in my top 3 or top 5 favorite sidekicks.
Oh, hands down.
This is one of my
Mhm.
favorite lines.
He's a dragon. He doesn't do that tongue thing. Okay, that should have been question number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes.
7.
We're
Moving
on
on.
8.
Question number 8. We're heading on over to Walt Disney World at Epcot. This is something that everybody walks under when they go through the park. How many support structures are holding up Epcot's spaceship Earth? How many support structures are holding up Epcot's spaceship Earth?
This is a really good question. I'll say that much.
After I give you the answer, everybody who is listening to this will always pay attention as they're going under spaceship Earth. So this next one, which would be question number 9, is your difficult question for the night.
This one? This?
This one.
Kelton.
This
What do
one
you
is
mean?
difficult.
Kelton.
Does it get
Which
easier after
kind?
this?
Oh, I don't know. Which kind of wood is Pinocchio made out of? So, what type of
Oh,
wood is
I know
Pinocchio made
this.
out of?
Oh, I know this. I don't know this.
I'll go ahead and give you a hint. Birch is not the right answer. So go ahead and take
That's
birch
totally
wood
what I was
off your
thinking.
list.
Okay.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys because the embarrassment might just kill me.
Shall go
Right.
into the corner of shame.
So we're going to do a mid-game check-in here.
Oh.
We'll go around the table. Steph, we've gone through 10 questions. How many questions are you confident that you have the right answer for?
2.5.
It's
I
a rough
really-
start.
Did we do 10 really? I have 9 answers.
Okay,
What is-
9.
Yeah, it's 9.
Sorry,
it's 9.
9. This next one will be 10.
I
I really
say
should have
that?
done this next question, but we're going to do it now.
Okay.
So, Jenny, out of 9 questions, sorry, Brittany, 9 questions, how many answers are you confident in?
3, possibly 4.
Not bad. Brittany, how you feeling
Not like
down there?
3.
Okay. All right.
I hope.
Well, not a big deal. We are moving on.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal at all. Not a
Okay,
big
Trivia
deal.
Master.
Well, these are, I would probably have maybe 3 out of all of these. 4.
So you found these and you're like, oh, I didn't know that for half of these?
Yes, so that's why I picked them.
Smart. I like this tactic.
Give you, easy answers.
No, right. You're just making us look bad.
So, I'm not making you look bad. You were doing that on your own.
Ouch!
Thought you looked fabulous doing
We
it.
are brutally honest here on the podcast. Here we go. So
Oh.
this is question number 10. Which artist who sang "I'll Make a Man Out of You" in Mulan?
Do you want the actor or do you want the character?
So the actor that, or whoever actually sang it, it may have been, because sometimes if you're in Aladdin, the singing actor is
Yeah,
different
that's
than
what
the
I
voicing
was
actor. Yeah.
saying. Okay. That I'll make a man out of you.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Question number 11. This one should be easy. How many muses are in Hercules? And if you don't know what the muses are, they are the ones that start the movie off.
Brittany, I see
Come on,
the
Brittany.
sweat beads. I
Yep.
see the
Like,
sweat beads.
oh,
She's picturing the vase right now. That's what she's doing.
Vase.
She's thinking about the different hairstyles, different outfits.
oh,
Okay.
like so back and forth.
Here we go for question number 12. Have you heard Bambi's first word was a 4-letter word? Okay, not that kind of 4-letter, word. But when Thumper teaches Bambi to talk, what animal does Bambi utter first?
But Jen knows it.
Now, if some of you out there haven't watched Bambi in, 25, 30 years because of the tearjerker movie that it is, I can understand you get a pass for not getting this one correct. Except for you, Steph. You still have to get it correct.
I'll say this though. I love Thumper. Love Thumper. That movie, that one and The Fox and the Hounds, both hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hard
Fox
to
and the
watch.
Hound is a rough one.
Hard. Yes.
I saw clips of that and I was sobbing. And I'm like, this is the worst movie ever.
Yes. There are goosebumps.
But don't worry, it gets better. Because we're going to question 13. How many sisters does Ariel have in The Little Mermaid?
Oh,
How many sisters does she have? And if you get that part right, you get a bonus point for every sister you can name.
Ugh. I know the names. I know the names.
Then write the names down.
But I don't.
In 15 seconds?
I don't know how.
Oh, I haven't started the timer in a while. This one's no. Because this is bonus. I will give you 30 seconds. I'm being gracious because the points don't matter.
Anyone else have that song running through their head now?
I'm trying to remember the song, which apparently don't know it right now.
Hold on.
Apparently. I just don't.
There's a song with their sisters?
Yeah.
They name all the sisters' names.
They name all the sisters.
And I'm sitting here going like, we are the muses. Like, that's what's going through my head right now.
That's the problem. I'm thinking Hercules too. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
Going on to question number 14. Headed on over
why not?
to Monsters University. What fraternity do Mike and Sully join when they attend Monsters University?
This might be the first confident answer I have.
Yeah, Steph, write it down. Let's go.
Good job, Steph.
Everybody, you know what? Let's just give a big old round of applause to Steph right there for the confident answer. There we go. The people in the cars are going, what are they doing on this podcast?
Sweating.
I know, really.
Yeah, these are rough.
Where is the lie right now?
Where is the love? Well, the love is in question number 15 here. Which Disney attraction was the first to use animatronics? The answer is an attraction in Disneyland. I will give you that much. What Disney attraction was the first to use animatronics?
This was number 14, right?
15.
15. No comments.
Woo,
What did I
okay.
just miss?
I think Jenny missed a question, but that's okay.
No, I think I didn't know the last one.
Oh.
I'm sure it was the last one I didn't know.
Oh, dear
All right.
goodness.
We're moving on to question 16. There is one attraction that appears in every Disney theme park. What attraction is it? And I really hope ChatGPT did not do me wrong. Which attraction appears at every Disney theme park? All right, here we go. Question 17. Shout out to the greatest rock star on the planet. What is Goofy's profession in a Goofy movie?
Sorry, Brooks. I'm letting you down, buddy.
What is Goofy's profession in a Goofy movie?
Oh, for the love of God.
What?
No.
Are
Okay.
you okay over
You know,
there,
you
Jen?
don't know the answer. Just
No, the cat just sat on my thing and it said that I was uploaded on my mouse.
Well, you're still recording, so you're good.
We're good. What was the question again? I'm
So that
sorry.
was question 17. What is Goofy's profession in a Goofy movie? Are you good?
I'm good.
All right, moving on to question number 18. I'm hoping y'all get this one. We're going over to one of Disney's hit movies, Tarzan. Who composed the songs for the Tarzan soundtrack? And I'll even throw a bonus question in. It's not on the movie, but it is on some of the extra credit scenes. What boy band joined Phil Collins in one of the songs? Brooks would get this. All right.
you did a lot of movies, a lot more than I expected.
This one was a lot of movies this time. Because here's another one.
Oh, jeez.
Question number 19. The 1969 Disney movie, The Love Bug, and its 1997 remake are about a sediment white Volkswagen with what 6-letter name? What is the name of the white Volkswagen from the Disney movie The Love Bug from 1969 or the remake in 1997? Everybody
We
good?
used to watch those in school all the time.
I really miss Disney park trivia.
Well, you know what, Steph? Then this question is for you.
Thank you.
Now, if you paid attention on our last episode, we had a trivia question. That trivia question was, how much on average does Walt Disney World spend in fireworks for a nighttime spectacular? US dollars.
That's the question?
That's the question.
Oh, that's a cheat. because Brittany wasn't on it.
But
Well,
the
Jen,
episode
you
has
weren't
been
on it
out
either.
for
I was
4
not on it
days.
either.
Okay, so this is for like one night, the cost for one show, or like
On average, Disney spends kind of like a range. What is that range? Or if you come close, I'll give you a point for it.
But the points don't matter.
Picture.
Because everything is made up, except for these
Everything
trivia question.
Let me know when I can send the picture in the group chat.
Is everybody good?
No.
As good as I will be.
All right. You can go ahead and send your picture.
I feel like I want like a redo, like, a redemption round.
Well, as you guys are doing that, we're going to go ahead and just take a quick message here from our sponsor over at Fairy Tale Journeys Travel. The next time you want to book a Disney cruise, make sure to let the agents at Fairy Tale Journeys take care of all the details for a stress-free experience at no extra cost to you. When you book with them, not only do you get expert advice, but you can also receive up to $1,000 of onboard credit. This offer is exclusive to bookings made by Fairy Tale Journeys Travel, so contact them today and let them know that us at the podcast have sent you. So the answers are coming in. I'm going to take a look, and it is not looking good at all.
oh my god.
I'm looking at Jen's and I'm just like, well, I think there's 1, 2, 3. What's Brittany's looking like?
All right. So we're going to go back. Y'all, this is good. See, this is where the fun comes in.
There's 3 answers that I think we all have correct.
Oh, man.
And that would be to question number 1. The Tower of Terror, a popular attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios, is based on which sci-fi TV show? Y'all let me hear it. What is it?
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone is correct. Very good, Jen. Points to you. You get 10 extra points for being a former cast member.
Boo.
All right, so Jen leading with 11 points to everybody else's 1. That's pretty embarrassing.
That's how it starts and ends.
So,
game is over.
Brittany Young is going to get a point for this because she was the closest. Nobody else got it. How old is Meredith Blake in the 1998 Parent Trap?
229.
26.
Oh, I was going to put 26.
Yeah.
I put 32. I was convinced
I put
she was
23.
in her 30s.
But I was looking at it and I was like, maybe I should change that.
Oh my gosh. I put 32. I thought she was in her 30s, early 30s.
So for question number 3, Steph, Jenny, come on.
Brittany Young's looking good. That's all I gotta
She's
say.
looking great right now. Question number 3. What are the names of the Fox and the Hound from Disney's Fox and the Hound movie? Todd and Cooper. You got Cooper. That's half a point. Because you know the points, everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
This is going to be short-lived, I feel.
Oh, gosh. This is painful.
It is. Especially for question number 4. Not a single one of you got it.
Serious? None of us?
Seriously. What series of letters and numbers are hidden in every Pixar movie?
It's like...
And that is A113.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do know
so
this.
I had, it's from the door to one of the studios.
It's from the room, I believe, of the writers.
The room where it happens.
Yeah.
That's where it existed,
and I know I've seen it. Couldn't tell you. Just for the life of me.
Shout out. 2319 was a good wrong answer.
I love that answer.
Great answer.
I'm going to go out in glory.
Please tell me you've dressed up as 2319 for Halloween one year.
we came home with like a dirty laundry bag from Pixar Place, and it says, I didn't realize until I got home, it says 2319 on the bag. I was like, this is amazing.
That's
Oh,
so
I love
cute.
that. That is Disney magic right there.
Mm-hmm.
And along with Disney magic, we're talking about the old High School Musical. What was the name of the high school in High School Musical? East High, home of what? The East High Bobcats.
Wildcats.
It's actually Wildcats, but
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't believe I still got the name of the high school correct.
You did. You did.
We have taught you well.
Everybody but Brittany gets a point for that one.
Wait, what did Brittany say? Or
Valley High. This is not Back to the Future. It is not Back to the Future. However, side note, today is actually the actual 40th anniversary for Back to the Future. Came out July 3rd, 1985. Happy 40th to Back to the Future.
Brittany's still beating us, so.
I am.
Moving on to question number 6.
Yes.
2 people got it correct. In Mary Poppins, what animal is carved on the handle of her umbrella? And a parrot is correct.
Brittany, you had the P correct.
I did.
Yep.
You had the P.
A bird.
I almost put
Oh,
eagle.
this bird does
I
not
almost
fly.
put eagle.
Very good. Very good. Question
Parrot.
number 7. Going on over to the... Oh, Brittany.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
Steph.
Yeah,
There is
Brittany,
one
we
person.
got the same thing.
Yep.
I was like, wait, is it family or cow? Is it family or cow?
Well, and back in those times, both of them would have been correct. Complete this quote from Mushu in Mulan: "Dishonor on you, and dishonor on your cow." That is correct. Cow is the answer to number 7.
What are you, sheep?
Well, I'm definitely losing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing.
Question number 8. How many support structures are holding up Epcot's spaceship Earth? Any guesses?
I put 3. I was trying to think of the cookie jar. The Epcot Spaceship Earth cookie jar.
I think we all have it wrong. I think it's going to be something like 1.
It is actually 6.
Oh.
6.
There are 6
Wow.
support structures. Take a look next time you walk under it. Who's going to Epcot next anyway?
I think it's me.
You might be.
I think it's me.
We might be there too for Eat to the Beat, Joey Fatone and
Joey Fatone and Friends.
Come on down.
I'm going to
There
be there
we
that
go.
weekend.
Are you?
Oh,
What?
Nice to see you there. Let us know what restaurant you're going to eat at for the dining package. Here we go. Question number 9. This one is tough. So
This was hard.
Yeah.
anybody who got this one right deserves
Wins it all.
Nobody got it right. But what kind of wood is Pinocchio made out of? It's actually pine wood.
Okay, I wrote that and scratched it out.
You did.
I was
did.
going to put pine.
Brittany.
You know what?
Oh.
The next time somebody asks you, what's one random thing that we should know? Pinocchio is made out of pine wood.
That is so
it's
random.
the letter, like Pinocchio, pine.
Pine.
Makes sense. And I'm pretty sure that's why he... No. Is it? Why he picked the name Pinocchio? It might be... I feel like I heard that line in the Tom Hanks movie. I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
I can't believe I scratched that out, man.
Very close.
Yeah.
I doubt myself.
So I was... Question number 10. And I knew Jen would get this right because she kind of falls within that, the age range of knowing who this gentleman is. Who's saying I'll make a man out of you in Mulan? And that would be the one and only Donny Osmond.
I knew there was a E at the end and it was an Osborne. I was just going to put Osborne, but there's too many Osbornes. So I couldn't do that. I put Robbie Osborne. I knew Robbie wasn't the right name.
I just
It's
put
okay.
not Phil Collins.
That was
Well,
not Phil Collins.
You're right about that.
I'm not wrong.
You are not wrong.
Exactly.
Now you're starting to sound like Casey. I wasn't wrong. Well, you're not right either. Question number 11. Here we go. How many muses are in Hercules?
I put 5, but I'm thinking now there are 6.
The answer is actually 5.
Oh,
5 muses.
got it right.
I was gonna put that, and I just
3, 5, 3.
You see, I went with my first answer was 4. I was thinking 5. I'm like, I'm sticking with my first answer. Nope.
Even. It's an even across the board. 4 or 6 is what I would have gone with. So, no hard feelings on this one. Number 12. This is always a fun one. First off, Steph, skunk is not a 4-letter word. Go throw that one out there.
Okay, I definitely didn't hear the letters then. Crap. I did not hear that part. I believe you said it.
Yeah.
I believe you said it, but I was probably thinking of something else. So that little piece of information, please don't judge me.
You were still
I know how
singing
to
the
count to
entrance to Hercules. We were talking about the muses in the previous one. Well, the question was
the muses. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
The question was, have you heard Bambi's first word was a 4-letter word? Okay, not that kind of 4-letter word. When Thumper's teaching Bambi to talk, what animal does Bambi utter first? And that answer is bird.
Bird.
Now I'm totally remembering the line. I completely blanked, but yeah.
Bird.
Could not tell you the last time I saw that movie. So
And the second word was butterfly.
Nope. Just can't remember that. Not even gonna deny it.
Question number 13. What or how many sisters does Ariel have in The Little Mermaid? Does anybody know?
6.
6 is correct. Jen gets a point. However, they were not a farm family, so 17, Steph, is not correct. But you do get a point because Elena is one of the sisters' names. And Brittany almost had it at 8 there, so that's pretty good. You almost had it.
I was close.
Getting close.
Too off.
Okay, here we go. What fraternity do Mike and Sully join when they attend Monsters University? I'd have to say, from what I hear, it is an okay fraternity. Uzma Kappa is correct.
I didn't even put anything down.
I love that movie. We watch it probably once a month.
Okay, what's your favorite scene in the movie? Because I have mine.
My favorite scene?
Favorite portion of the movie.
The mom listening to rock. when they sneak into the scare factory, that was hysterical.
Oh my goodness.
Well, honestly, any scene with her is hysterical. Let's be real.
I love
what's yours?
So mine is when they're at the frat party and everybody's all dancing and the one guy goes over, looks at Sully, and Sully's leaning up against the wall and he throws him the lasso and starts reeling him in. And Sully's just kind of like just jumping on. One of those you had to be there. That's one of my favorites. Anyway, you guys see I'm used. Thanks, Steph, for laughing at my jokes here. Question 15.
Also laughing at my misery and failure.
Yeah, hold on. I got choked up there on that last. Sorry for coughing in your ears. What Disney attraction was the first to use animatronics? And this is over in Disneyland.
I put Small World.
Yes, you did.
Did I get it right?
No, you did not. It is actually the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Oh!
I got it! Oh,
Yes,
I actually got something right!
Well, you also got the High School Musical one correct because Brooks and I forced that one on you.
You did. But considering there's nothing I've had right that the other girls have had wrong, this
That's
is my
true.
victory.
That's
This
true.
is my victory.
All right. Question number 16. Which ride appears at every Disney theme park? Anybody have a guess?
Dumbo.
I have one for Dumbo.
I put Haunted Mansion. There's different variations
There
of
are
it,
different variations.
but they each have a Haunted Mansion of sorts.
Dumbo. Dumbo, the flying elephant, appears at every Disney. It only makes sense that the cast member would get that right. Very good.
Okay, so that was
Yeah.
also when Brian and I were doing our podcast. That was our very first episode. We did an in-depth dive into Dumbo. That's how I knew
that's
that.
awesome. All right.
I'm once again sad.
Now we are going on to one of mine and Brooks's favorite movies. What is Goofy's profession in the first and original A Goofy movie? And this is
I'm gonna
question
see myself out now.
I'm going to the corner of shame.
I'm thankful for the company, Jen.
I got you, Bill.
And it is a photographer.
Oh, no one got it.
Yeah, he works at JCPenney's.
Oh, I forgot about that. I think I'm thinking about the second one, but even
When
then, I think
he is he works in the factory with making the toys. Now, for question number 18, Brittany and Steph are no longer allowed on this podcast because they could not get the second part of the question correct. Who composed the songs for the soundtrack of the movie Tarzan? And there was a boy band who accompanied them on one song. Who are they? Jenny, give us the answer.
NSYNC.
NSYNC is the boy band that accompanied, but the
Bill Collins.
main artist, Bill Collins, is the main artist.
I mean, Phil Collins
That is
a
one of the
legend.
best soundtracks. Also, I missed the Tarzan rock show. That was an awesome show.
Yeah, it was great. That was great.
That was one that really should come back. Tarzan rocks over there at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Well, if you think about it, what the heck do we have in tribute to Tarzan other than potentially like a little itty bitty song piece in Happily Ever After or some of the shows. There's nothing Tarzan.
I think they had a lot of injuries with that show, and that's part of why it closed.
Sounds like they need to figure it out and bring something back.
I think so.
Come on, Disney, get it together. Here we go. Question number 19. All three of you all got this one right. What is the name of the white Volkswagen who starred in the 1969 Disney movie and the 1997 remake of The Love Bug? What is it?
Herbie.
Herbie is correct. Big round of applause for everybody on.
That's the only one we all got right.
Yeah, because
That one in
y'all
Twilight
missed,
Zone.
Oh, yeah.
y'all missed question 20, so nobody paid attention to the trivia question for the last episode. Yeah, you missed a 0 in there, Steph.
Some business.
Mm-hmm. For those who did pay attention, how much on average does Disney spend on a fireworks show or a nighttime spectacular at the Walt Disney World?
Oh, I thought it was a fireworks show, not a nighttime spectacular. Okay. That's where I got my number from.
And the answer
I did not listen to the question.
That's okay. The answer is anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 a night per show.
I knew that, and I think I wrote it, and I didn't even think about it because I knew that, and I definitely wrote it wrong. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, why would I ever think that?
So I would love, go ahead and take a hot second, or for some of you, maybe half a second, to count up how many right answers we have. We're going to go around the table here. And who are we going to crown for season 4 trivia? Because the next one, we're going to have Stephanie Hefner on. And, of course, whoever wins season 4 to go head to head for the ultimate crown.
Well, glad that won't be me.
Well,
It's certainly not me.
Brittany, since you're the guest, we'll start with you. So, Brittany Young with 4. Jenny, how about you?
Wait, when did you just have 4, Brittany? You were on a roll. You were
She
on
got
a
the
roll.
first 3.
Oh.
And-
Oh.
I had 11.
Oh, Jenny with 11. And Steph, if I saw yours correctly, you had 8.
Ocho.
8.
And that's with my Alana bonus. Because if not, it would have been 7.
Well, 8 minus 1 is 7. You are correct on that.
And just so we're clear, I didn't include those extra 10 points for Twilight Zone for being part of it.
I forgot about that.
I actually had 11 of them correct.
That's too funny.
Oh.
Wow. You know what? You really threw me for a loop anyways with being so many movies.
It was. But I will give you this, though. If you think about it, y'all killed it on this one because this was a very difficult selection.
Yeah.
And I was going through pulling, like, what are some of the hard ones, even though there are some.
The Parent Trap age of one of the characters, bro. I mean, honestly, any of the characters. Are the twins even 12 in that movie? I don't know.
I think they were 11, but
crazy question. But I think my favorite question was definitely pine tree for Pinocchio. That was a great one.
Pinewood.
Oh,
everybody now knows Pinocchio was made out of pinewood. That is what. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy about Uzma Kappa.
Okay. I love that every time I see it.
Brittany, how'd you enjoy trivia? That's right, you do.
The kids were just watching that the other day. I was not in there with him, but that's really bad. That's really bad.
Listen, you can't get worse than me. In our previous episode, which I was on, got that trivia question wrong. You can't live it lower than that.
We even talked about that trivia question quite a bit before.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was really bad.
But that's okay.
No,
well,
it's not.
We have come to the end of the episode. Brittany, thank you again for coming on for trivia. 3rd time on season 4. We'll see what season 5 has to hold, because next week's episode is going to be the last episode for season 4. And I think what we're really just gonna kind of do a recap of season 4, may kick it all the way back to season 1 and some of the stuff we talked about there and everything in between. But that just about does it for this week's episode of the Mousers Podcast. Don't forget to join us on our Facebook discussion group and also our Facebook page. You can also follow us along on TikTok, X, and Instagram to stay up to date with all things travel, but mostly Disney. If you're interested in having somebody over at the wonderful Fairy Tale Journeys book your next trip, make sure to visit them, fairytalejourneys.com, and let them know that us at the podcast have sent you. Lastly, if you enjoy our weekly episodes of the Mousers Podcast, we would love for you to leave us a review at wherever you listen or watch us at. Until the next episode, I hope you all have a very safe week, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.